Come back. Excuse me. Whew, to the Mike Will experiment, everybody. I am here today to say that I accidentally bought a game, Sky Children of the Light. If you are new to the Mike Will experiment, make sure you like and subscribe for more episodes of I Accidentally Bought a Game each Friday live around this time. Oh. Alright, stick. That's weird. So, Sky Children of the Light. This game, this game is free. I may buy a microtransaction to make it official. But, I did end up with this game. I am a fan of, a pretty big fan of, Journey. So, I was looking forward to this. You don't approve of this? Why not? You ever played Journey? That's a really good game. Oh, well, I'll be honest with you. The game that usually I play in this series is going to be something that I have just had my mind on, and this one is one of them. I don't know how good it's going to look on the Switch, though. It's kind of like a graphical game. Usually, it looks all right. So, you know, kind of similar to Journey, you explore this kind of like interesting world, and you do puzzles with other people, and it's just like, it's a multiplayer game, so it pairs you up with somebody else. Thank you, human. Thank you. This was the game that I accidentally bought this week. It's never going to be anything expensive, more than likely. It won't often be free to play because Nintendo just doesn't have a lot of free to play stuff. But this actually looks really good. This just happens to be free to play. The graphics look nice. This looks just like freaking Journey. Very cool. I am liking this so far. It just has that same kind of feel. That's really what I was expecting here. It's pretty neat, though. It looks great. I mean, the graphics look great. It's only running 30 frames a second, which, you know, is rough, or maybe even a little less than that here and there, but, ooh. But, you know, it's the Switch. This is docked, of course, so. Oh, these are the constellations. Cool. Stars, all I was in, and together we lived in harmony. Nice. I figured there'll be some people curious about this game. I know it was on my mind because I was like, man, I really like Journey. So it accidentally got bought. What can I tell you? And it really is. This is like a sequel to Journey. You're doing basically all the same stuff. It's a little bit more deliberate, I'd say, than Journey. Less abstract, but... I have found some cool, non-expensive Switch games. I've got Crash Drive 2. Crash Drive 2. Nice, yeah. I mean, you know, that's why I accidentally buy games. Because often there are games to be accidentally had. What can I tell you? I have almost 350 Switch games, so it's not something I'm proud of, per se, but I buy a lot of Switch games. I figure why not utilize that huge collection in this video series, although this game is free, as I mentioned, so. But, it is of high interest to me. So I usually only play things that are of high interest to me so that I can sound interested by it. Anyone want to be falling asleep over here? Oh, okay. Got you, Suspicious Duck. Thanks for clarifying that. You may just want to leave a comment in the other video if anybody has any questions when they're watching it. We have a lot of people that watch the replays, so I would recommend that. Okay, we're going. Yeah, a little lag there, but it's understandable. I mean, this is a pretty gorgeous game, though, man. I can't believe they got this to run on the Switch as good as they did. Because Journey is another game that I don't know how well it would run on the Switch either. I mean, it's a pretty old game at this point. It's a PS3 game, but... Oh, yes. I think this is just the tutorial. I feel like this is the tutorial because it feels super handholdy, and these games aren't handholdy, so... Like, the old Journey didn't even have those on-screen cues. Like, you just didn't know what the heck to do. He did. You're right. Duck's on a roll. I can't stop the duck. I wouldn't even try to stop the duck, to be honest. I mean, why would you? Yeah, the frame rate is not great. But this game is gorgeous, and I think that's part of it. Maybe they can patch this a little bit, but it is free, so it's like, you know, okay. But I may pick this up on the PC or something else. I was going to buy some microtransactions, but I think I'm going to pick it up on the PC if I do that. Get some 60 frames a second. I think this game would look a lot better in 60 frames a second, but it's not to say I don't recommend it if a Switch is all you have. I do recommend it. It's pretty fun, but keep in mind it is a little janky on the frame rate, and that's going to be even more when in handheld probably. Yeah, exactly, Human, exactly. And I think if you want to get the idea of this game, I think that's fine. You know, I think it's fine to do it that way. I have to walk all the way over here. Or do I just have to hold it? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, I love these. I love this series of games so much, though. And the frame rate's offensive, but it's the Switch. What are you gonna do? It's amazing this even works on the Switch, to be honest. This game is gorgeous. I mean, look at this game. It's freaking amazing looking. I mean, yeah, it's running laggy, but I can't even believe the Switch can even run this game. I mean, wow. You can't help but to be impressed. And that little trick where they get the higher resolution by putting the black bar, it's smart. Not really helping, but it's smart. They're trying, okay? They're trying. They are trying. Awaken the spirits still lost in this realm to proceed. Oh, so I have to go find... I think it's like you find other real people or something. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I've never played this. I've only played Journey, and Journey is a little different. Same vibe, but different things that you're doing. Follow the spirit. Oh. This game is so cool, guys. I'm sorry. It's really pretty, and I'm going to get it on a different system. Man, it's so pretty. If you get this in 60, it would just be so beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful anyway. I can't believe the Switch is pumping this out, though. Much respect to the developers on this thing, that it even runs. At all. It really shouldn't. I feel like it might work better on handheld because a low FPS on 1080p, I mean a good FPS on 720. It might. It's probably going to look a little worse and run a little better on handheld. That's my assumption. I'll let you guys know in the comments. I will try it in handheld, and I'll pin a comment. And I'll see, handheld doesn't make for good streams, but I'll see kind of how that looks in handheld. I play most of my Switch games docked now because I play a lot of time. Well, I guess it's 50-50. I do play some personal time too, but in bed and stuff. But you know, it just kind of depends. Yeah, we're unlocking this guy too. This is just a chill game, guys. You kind of just go places and click on stuff. I love games like this. Like, I don't know. So I picked this one. I really wanted to play it. Badly. So that's why we're doing this. One of the reasons. This is good though. I'm actually really liking it. I'm gonna try it in handheld because this would be a cool game to just be laying in bed, like when you're trying to fall asleep or whatever, and just pop this on, and man, you'll be out in no time. You would be out in no time. No time flat. This game even has a UI. Journey doesn't have this UI here, really. Which is interesting. It's like an evolution of Journey. You know, I wondered about that human person. I think it's silly to make the screen better and not improve the internals because you're just, as you said, you make a great point, which no one has really talked about with the new Switch OLED, but the point that you're making is great. The point is that you're brightening up not crappy, but you're brightening up a lower resolution and a lower quality image. Is that really gonna translate without a power boost? I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't really have the answer to that question, but that is a great thing to think about, honestly. I love this game, guys. I really do. I really like it. I highly recommend you download it. I mean, if all you have is a Switch, download it now. If you've got a PC or a PS4, I think this is on those. Probably get it on those, but if all you have is the Switch, this is docked footage, obviously. So, I know people are going to be curious about this game. Probably won't get a ton of views, but I wanted the people that were curious about this game to have some frame of if it's going to be any good or not. And I was worried about the performance, which is another reason I chose this game. And honestly, it's getting better. Like, as we go through here, some of the performance is good and some of the performance is bad. It's a mixed bag, which is not uncommon for third-party Switch games. I mean, that's just sort of kind of how it goes with the Switch sometimes. But see, there's a little stutter there. But it's like a slow computer. It's not like... It doesn't feel unplayable. You know, it's just a brief blip and then you move on. It's not like you're just in lag. Like, it's not like, what was that game? I'm trying to remember that game that was so, like, 5 frames a second. Was it WWE 2K18 or whatever? Wasn't that game like 5 frames a second? Yeah, something like that. It's nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to where you're going to just... It's not even as bad as something like Zelda or Hyrule Warriors. I can't even really play it because it's just so laggy, the new one. I was gonna wait till they released a new Switch to play that game, but apparently it's not going to solve the problem that I have with it. Yeah, but Legend of Zelda runs at like 22. The Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity runs at like 22 frames a second. It's awful. Nintendo hasn't patched it. They're not bothering with it. It's just gonna be that way until there's a faster Switch, which may be next generation. Maybe I'll play that game in Generation 2. It's too... I just can't do it. I prefer 60 FPS. That's why, also, another reason Skyward Sword really appeals to me is that it's 1080-60. And I want to stream some 1080-60. I'm going to push this computer till it's getting more RAM for this computer, and I'm getting another SSD. So we're upgrading this computer to be future-proofing this computer for the channel, primarily. I can't buy another one of these for a long time. So I am future-proofing this laptop so that it will work for a long time. Lag. Uh-oh. What's lagging? Is the stream lagging? I'm not seeing anything on my end. Well, hopefully it's not too bad, being that these are regular videos, but... The stream is broken? Uh-oh. Let me take a look. I don't have my phone, actually. Yeah, it might have just been a hiccup. I do get internet hiccups on occasion, so sorry about that. Yeah, it should piece together for people watching this after the fact, too, and you guys shouldn't notice it. Because Streamlabs pieces it together, so it should be fine. These are regular videos. These aren't streams. These are, like, actual Mike Will Experiment videos, so they kind of come out how they come out, but 720p, nice. Yeah, I used to have an iPad mini. I loved it. iPad mini is good. It's real good. Good, good. Thank you for reporting on that, too. It helps me out. I can't see it. I don't have my phone out. I'm really trying to focus on the chat in the game, because this game is just... I'm loving it. Sorry, guys. I'm loving this game. It's so good. It's so pretty on the Switch. Much respect to the developers, guys. You know, the fact that this even runs at all is an absolute miracle. It's so beautiful. Oh my god. Love this game. One day I will have better internet too, human. Someday. When I don't live in this neighborhood anymore. This neighborhood just, there's so many people here, and they just suck the life out of the cable internet, so it's just always kind of just alright. So yeah. But we do what we gotta do. This is so much fun. I love this game. I know I've said that, but I was a pretty big Journey fan, so I've played through that multiple times. What is going on here? There we go. That's the... Oh, this is the intro. That's the thing from Journey. Yeah! That's sick. All of that was the intro, by the way, guys. That whole thing. They love doing that. They do the same thing in Journey, too. The tutorial is the intro. Oh, fly near clouds or creatures. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I agree. I mean, really... The Switch screen is fine. That's something. The screen is the last thing they needed to update. It was just that's why that release is so frustrating. The screen was the last thing they needed to update. Literally, on Nintendo just. I swear they just sometimes they just. I don't know, man. Nintendo just sometimes does crazy crap like release an OLED screen when they could have. You know, the processors are not easy to get right now, and that's probably why they didn't do it. But then just don't release anything. I feel like they felt like they had to release something because so many people were talking about it for so long. It almost feels like they were pressured into this release, the Switch OLED. I'm just saying. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what it feels like to me is the public pressured them into that release, but they had no intention of upgrading the system to something else, which is... I didn't want a huge upgrade, but something like from the 3DS to the new 3DS where it was a slight, like even just the newer Tegra core would be fine. Something. Faster RAM, not even more RAM, just put DDR5 instead of 4. I don't know, just anything, man, anything. Most people were mad about the stream. Oh, mad about what stream? Not this stream. Oh, screen. Yeah. Well, it's like, because a lot of people play docked. Streamers play docked, you know. Literally, it does YouTubers no good because we can't show the... I mean, you can physically do a review of the Switch Pro, but once you've done that, it's like, I can't show you that it's a better screen on the internet. Like, you have to see that in person. So it's pretty much... That's just kind of nonsense. No, I got you. Oh, I got you, human. Don't worry about it. Ooh, so this is where the microtransactions come in. You can put different outfits on and stuff. It's dope. Go this way. Woo. Try this on. Yeah, I am liking this game, though. I have to tell you guys. I am liking this game. So this game is called Sky. So if you guys see this on the Switch eShop, it is free. I think we're going to wrap up here because we kind of got through the intro part. I don't want to spoil too much of this. It's one of those games you don't really want to spoil. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys what it was about. My final version of this game, though, as you can see, the performance is fine, but it's playable in the way that Age of Calamity is playable. It's got some issues with frame rate, but, you know, the reason for this, I mean, look how gorgeous this game is. I mean, the frame rate just really struggles here in this, like, hub area. I mean, look at that. It's pretty bad. But, so, my opinion is, if you only have a Switch, maybe download it, try it out in handheld, see if it will work for you. If you have PS4 and PC and this looks interesting to you, I probably would get it on those systems. I'm going to find out if it's on Xbox, too. I got to find out. I don't think so, though. It's meant for people to upgrade to. Yeah, no, I have no issue with it, but it doesn't really do... It's not really something that I can... It's not really something that I can... What's the word I'm looking for? Show online, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't get it for the channel, and I wouldn't get it for myself. So... My Switch breaks, I'll get it. But I think... Here we go. We'll take a look at this cutscene real quick. Okay, so we're going to go through this last... I'm sorry, guys. I love this game, and I have a lot of curiosity happening right now, and I want to know what's next. So we're going to go just to the end of this real quick. I don't want to make these... I like to keep these videos pretty short. It's kind of like a first look at a game, so I don't want to drag it on, but I really want to see what's next here. So hold on one second. Look at this. So cool. And I wish it ran better, but, you know, the bottom line is, most of you guys watching this probably don't just have the Switch. You might have a computer, you might have a PS4, you might want to get it on those systems. But overall, I thought it's definitely worth downloading for free, for sure. And it's just, you know, kind of amazing what the Switch was able to do. Look at that. Look at the animation, too. Look at all of the animation there is. I mean, it's just nuts. Look at all of that animation. There's no way this is going to run good on this system. Look at the animation on the character. I mean, it's bonkers. Look at this area. Bonkers. Bonkers. This game is bonkers. Look at the rolling hills. Oh my gosh, this game is so good. I don't know, guys. I really like this game. It's not everybody's cup of tea, obviously. It's kind of a walking simulator. But if you just want something, you know, that you like, if you're having a hard time falling asleep, or I recommend something like this. It's just so relaxing. These streams have ruined me. I was waiting the entire day since noon when I could have done fun stuff. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Well, don't not do fun stuff on account of me. You can always watch the replay. So don't feel like you have to wait for since noon. You know, we don't start till 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. So don't wait at noon. Wait towards that time. Yeah, because I don't do anything. I don't do any streaming. I work then. So kind of does, yeah. It kind of does. It kind of does. I think it's gorgeous. I really like it. I really like this game, guys. You know, it's one of those things that's... Journey is like one of the first games I bought. I recently got a PS4, and that was one of the first games I bought, 'cause I love it. Cheer for love. Hi, just a random viewer and frequent Sky player, but if you need help to find spirits, then go to the wing menu and click the question mark. Another veteran player might see it and help you out. Oh, nice. Okay. Thank you so much for stopping by with that tip. That's awesome. Good to know. I don't like wait. Well, you know, play your Switch. You know, play your Switch while you wait. That's a good way to do it. Don't forego any social activities, though. If you've got activities, make sure you go do those. But yeah, I appreciate you hanging out, though. It is awesome. Yeah, welcome Cheer for Love. Absolutely. Coming through with the tips and the clutch. I tell you what, I love having a new viewer. That's great. Always makes me happy. I was hoping by playing this game I would reach some new people. You know, that's why I do these things. We want to bring in new people to the channel, so definitely welcome to Cheer for Love. Absolutely. And I'm loving this game, by the way. I'm gonna, you know, I've got to cut this stream here in a few minutes, but I have had a blast playing this game. I hope you guys take a look at this. It's free. I mean, you can just download it now for free. I mean, I haven't paid a dime. I'm playing quite a bit here, and I don't think you have to pay for anything but cosmetics. Which was a really good way for them to make this game, because it's a hard sell at like, hey, you know, spend $60 for this game. But if it's like, hey, it's free, you know, if you guys want to support us, you can buy our costumes and stuff. Like, I think that's really good, you know. Short welcome, you're right. Welcome, Cheer for Love. That's better. Human keeps me in line here. Make sure I'm giving people appropriate welcomes. No need to be disappointed. Here we go. I can plant a message. So, the message, guys, that we're going to leave the community, and I know you already know what the message is, and we will sign off this video with this message that we are going to leave to the wonderful Sky community. And I plan on visiting you again very soon, Sky. I may play this when I'm falling asleep tonight. I've been looking for a game that kind of just helps me fall asleep. And this is enough. We're gonna put a little self-promotion in here too. YouTube, hold on. This is very important work I'm doing right now, human. This is we're leaving our mark on all of Sky. Okay, YouTube. That's right. We are leaving our mark on Sky, in the sky, about the sky. Oh, yeah, that's a short welcome. That's a short welcome. You're right. You're right. Well, this welcome makes up for that welcome. The Mike Will welcome. You got me thinking about welcome now, and I didn't put experiment. Here we go. Thank you, spell check, for saving me tons of time. Generic Android spell check thing. So, well... Yes! Yes! I have to end on that, guys. I have to end on that, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I accidentally bought a game thanks to Cheer for Love. One more welcome. Welcome, Cheer for Love. Woo! Human, I want you to time that welcome, and I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys are having a great day. Enjoy Sky.